Welcome to 5 Minute Friday, everybody, where we share our best tips and tricks to help you get just a little bit better every single week. And this week, Eddie is confessing. Eddie's fessing up.
But you don't know about what? Because it's a
Okay.
thing. It's a thing.
Okay.
It's a thing. I'm uncomfortable right now telling you, Tyler, because last week you talked about systems and processes
Yeah.
and how they're so important to you and how you like them so much and how you champion them and use them and they're going to change your life, and then go talk to Craig Groeschel because he actually knows something about them. And and I have a confession because
Okay.
So
Yes.
all right. Do you remember when you talked about
Spit it
Zap?
out.
Do you remember you talked about Zapier?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it was like $40 a month.
Yes.
And it was a subscription.
Yes.
And after you left ABSI,
No.
I downed it.
Are you serious?
I downed it.
You canceled the system.
I canceled it.
Why did you do? Why?
Because I replaced it with a checklist that takes 2 minutes.
Yeah, if you place it with a checklist that takes 2 minutes, does
Yeah.
it take 2 minutes? Does it really take 2 minutes?
Yeah, and anybody can do it.
Okay, all right. So
that was okay. I feel a little better now. I don't know if I feel better.
I don't feel better.
I know you don't feel better.
I don't feel better.
I'm getting a little bit of sadistic joy out of this, actually. I was like, there is a part of me that actually is enjoying telling you this. You know that thing you loved? I killed it.
Oh my gosh.
No, I have reasons, man. You want to hear them?
Please.
Okay.
By all means.
We talked a minute
Give it to me.
last week about how sometimes the systems annoyed me.
Yes.
Okay. There's a reason why I downed Zapier. And it wasn't the money. Because I would have paid money to have that kind of thing. And I will say at the outset, it was really cool. It would do all these things. You hit the button. You type the name in, hit the button, hit go, and it would just like...
It just worked.
Yeah. It would go to Google Drive, set up our file structures. Like it would go through and set up in Float, and it would go through and do a lot of like the base processing that we had to do to onboard a job. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It would put a brand new board into Trello.
Right. Which
well.
I also downed. We don't use Trello anymore. Oh, man.
I'm out. I'm so out. All right. What?
Okay.
Why?
Come back.
Why? What? Why?
Okay. We have...
You're cheap. That's what it is.
No.
You're cheap. You're cheap.
It's not.
It's okay. All right.
It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I'm saving $100 a month or better. I don't even know what Trello was. I mean, it was per user per month, but...
Anyway.
Okay.
Move on. Why?
Well, we evaluated as a team.
Yes.
I actually came up with a new system.
Oh.
I went in and created a whole new job system that didn't work with Trello. Mm-hmm. And so I found that it broke a lot of the buttons, right?
Oh,
it broke a lot of what was in Zapier. And it didn't break it on the level of, I'm going to have to go reprogram that. It broke it on the level of, I'm still going to have to manually do things on top of that. Because I used to, I had to set up our Tekla model and the share. That was manual. I had to set up Bluebeam and the session. That was manual. I had to go back into Float, and I had to pick, who our client was, and I had to go back in and establish a lot of basic job information. So I was there anyway. So I found myself, I was looking at it, I was like, all right, I got to do like 6 things, and I can create a folder in our work file that has a template that sets it up exactly the way I want to. And I can hit copy, paste, and rename it, and that's done. So, and then I have a template. I also have a template. So I have a system. And interestingly enough, that I was also a bottleneck with Zapier because I was the only one that could push the button. So if I wasn't around, job setup couldn't happen. And in the new format, anybody can set up the job.
Well, it was both of us before.
Yeah.
It was both of us.
It came back to just me. So I was
Yeah.
getting asked like, hey, can you push the button? Because I need the thing. And then I wouldn't be around. And so I was becoming a pinch point. So the reason I down the system was because I didn't like being the pinch point. And I just, kind of made an evaluation. And then I made an executive decision. And it's all gone, man. So that's my confession. And I'm not sorry. And it's kind of fun to tell you that on the podcast. Here we are. So how does that make you feel?
Okay. Well, we're going to have words after the podcast.
Are you going to be angry at me?
Yes. I'm going to be very angry at you. Actually, no, I understand downing a system if it's not working. But it was a pretty cool system.
That took a lot of you. That took a lot. You said that thing. It took a lot of you.
Honestly, I felt a little bit of vomit working its way up.
Yeah. Can we just talk about the body trail of systems for just a moment? Just a moment.
Listen. All right.
Okay.
Thomas Edison said.
Name a few. I don't want to hear about the light bulb thing. I don't care. I want to know the body trail. I know Slack is one. Now Trello. We also have Zapier.
Zoom. Are you guys still using Zoom?
Yes, we are on Zoom.
All right. Well, I've got one.
That's all. That's there.
I've got one.
Okay.
I've got one.
Yeah.
Asana, Monday.
Notion's hanging by a thread. Monday's gone.
Notion's hanging
by a thread.
Notion's awesome.
Notion's is awesome, and that's why it's hanging by a thread.
Notion is fantastic.
The only reason that Notion is only hanging by a thread is because the team scaled down. So,
what do you mean?
I've only got myself and 4 people.
Well, yeah, but what do you mean? Why is it hanging on by a thread though? At that point,
most of the information that we put on Notion was very useful for somebody who had not been with us, and the tenure of people that have been with us is I guess.
Okay.
I mean, everybody has been with us more than 2 years, but I mean.
So what's the point of it then?
Well, the point of it is to log our standards and the way we do things.
Okay.
And we have all of that there. It's banked. A lot of work's been done.
Yeah.
I think it's useful. It's almost like the ABSI encyclopedia.
So what
that's
you're saying is that it's going to be deleted next month. See,
it won't be. No.
Yeah.
No, it won't be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
I like Notion.
Yeah, you like Notion. Yeah, you like Zapier too. You see what you did with that.
Don't be bitter,
You just deleted her, man. You just deleted her.
You just personified.
She meant nothing to you.
You just personified an app.
Yes, I did.
I knew this hurt you deeper than you were admitting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spent a lot of time on that, man.
Well, this has been my confession, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have.
I'm exhausted.
And if you would like to offer any kind of brotherly counseling, you can call 512-THE-BROS and do that. Tyler is pretty much done now, so I'm going to have to sign off on the 5-Minute Friday. You guys have a great weekend and go build something awesome.
I'm out.
Hopefully better than the Zapier system.